because my reputation was high, my success was high, and in walks Nelson Bob at a time in life when I was ready for a change, and he was the athletic director at UNC Greensboro. And he talked to me about coming to Greensboro, and I knew of it because of my Chapel Hill days. But my recollection of Greensboro was a small Division III program with very average athletics. Again, to be frank, was a women's college. But all the guys from Chapel Hill would come down the road on a Saturday night to find the girlfriends. Remember those days? And Nelson did a good sales job, and in the end I said, yeah, I'd like to come. And again, how lucky was I, because all of a sudden I'm in an environment that is, from an administrative point of view, incredibly supportive. The program not only put facilities and money into it, injected enthusiasm. It went from Division 3 to Division 2 to Division 1. And I got unbelievable administrative support. And without it, again, the success of it, because it's very difficult in a mid-major like UNC Greensboro to go head-to-head with George Tarantini, NC State. Very difficult. And I guess that the highlight of, as we developed the program through, the highlight of my career was 3 years ago when we not only went to number 1 in the country, Division 1. Trust me, no idea. George will, because he's number 1 in he's a college coach. No idea how hard it is to get to number 1 in the country, particularly a school like Greensboro. And not only were we number 1 in the country, we were number 1 in the country for half a season. It's one of my very, very proudest moments, and that would really not have happened but for the support of the university and the support of the administration. And we are, the football program, English football, American football, for UNCG, we don't have football. I just want to thank a couple of people, several people, and I'm going to keep it to people in this room. And again, I'm going to embarrass them to ask them to stand because it's, I think it's important for me to give these people special recognition. And I would get killed if I didn't begin with my dear wife, Ginger. Ginger, stand up a second. Ginger's been the absolute support of my life, and I think any college coach or any coach would know that without... You sit down, Ginger, please. Without support, she's the backbone of it, and all the nights I've come back and the complaining and the depressions and the ups and downs, the euphoria, and Ginger's handled it very, so thank you, Ginger, for it. And my son Patrick, stand up, Patrick. Patrick's a pretty good soccer player too. He's on the North Carolina Peak State team, and he thinks he's pretty good, but you know what, Patrick, you're not as good as your dad.
He will be.
We'll see. I have to thank my 2 assistants, Justin Moore and Scott Fredson. Stand up, please. As I've gone through the years now, to be perfectly honest, they do a bulk of the work now, and I thank them for it. They're very, very good at it. And if I've done one thing very well at UNC Greensboro, and I have to say I have done this well, is that over my 23 years, I've done an excellent job of picking assistant coaches that were great for me. Without them, who knows? I need to thank Steve Harrison. Stand up, Steve. This young man was my very first ever recruit to UNC Greensboro. Brought him over from England, and he was the very first to come in and play for me, and he suffered along with me with the new crew. It was difficult that first year, wasn't it, Steve? I want to thank Eddie Radwanski. Stand up, Eddie. and Eddie, I inherited Eddie. He played for me when I came to Queensborough, and I could stand up here, and I won't, but I could stand up for another hour and tell you some Eddie Rodwansky stories in terms of how that connected, but that's another day, another story. But Eddie was still to this day one of the best players ever to play for me, and he helped me through those very early days. Thank you, Eddie. George Hoyle. Stand up, George. I've got to thank George because George was in that interim period and played for me in that interim period where we were going from Division 3 to Division 2 to Division 1. And the thing that's special about George is that he's never forgotten his roots. And I so appreciate it because he's so supportive of UNCG soccer and even more supportive of UNCG athletics. And he's a professional, but I think as a professional he spends more time than he should fundraising for the university, and we thank you for it, George. I have my two captains here of the team, current captains. This is the modern youth. This is the future of UNCG. Actually, it's not the future, it's the end of UNCG because we're both seniors and about to go. DJ McCurry and David Weldon stand up. I have Dick Stewart here, that's my boss. Dick, stand up, please. Incredibly supportive, makes life so much easier, always behind me, and thank you, Dick, I do appreciate it. Dave Perrin, Dave's a friend of mine. Dave, stand up. Dave Perrin is now the provost of the university, and I think it's impressive that the provost takes the time to come out and support a men's soccer coach at the university. It shows what the university cares about our program, and thank you for it. And last but not least, I want to thank the Guilford County Hall of Fame Committee. It's a privilege